Someone you thought was protecting you is feeding your secrets to a snake. This betrayal is deeper than blood. You are not imagining the tension. Archangel Michael says, the person you trusted most is handing over your truth to a serpent with a wicked smile. Every soft word they speak hides a sharp blade of betrayal. This is not an illusion, it is happening while your back is turned. You have felt the shift in energy, the coldness in moments that should have been warm. A shadow has moved in close, wearing the face of someone you've always believed in. But now, that face is cracking and the truth is leaking out. The snake is not a stranger. It's someone who has always wanted what you had, but could never earn it. They watch your blessings and whisper lies to poison them. And the one who should have shielded you is letting those lies breathe. Feeding them. Nurturing the serpent instead of slaying it. Type Amen to get blessing 333. You are not imagining the silence after your victories. They pause, not to celebrate, but to carry the news elsewhere. Your wins have become their weapon. This betrayal is deeper than blood, deeper than history, and rooted in envy. They wear the mask of loyalty but are the first to speak when your name is dragged. They gather your weaknesses like treasures to offer to your enemy. Archangel Michael says, this situation was hidden in plain sight. You looked at their smiles and thought you were safe. But you were in the presence of a snake charmer dancing for your destruction. Type Amen to get blessing 942. They act supportive, but their eyes are always calculating. Watching, waiting, pretending. They clap for you when others watch, and curse your name when they're alone. They took your kindness as weakness. They took your silence as permission. But now, a divine alarm is sounding within you. That alarm is not paranoia. It is prophecy. It is the fire of truth burning through the fog of illusion. Type Amen to get blessing 701. You told them about your dreams, and they laughed when you left the room. You told them your fears, and they handed them to the one who wants to see you fall. These are not small betrayals, these are deep cuts to your soul. They've opened a path for a snake to enter. One who mimics concern but speaks venom. You are being studied, manipulated, reported on. This is not coincidence. The pattern is clear now. Every time you trust, it gets turned into a trap. Type Amen to get blessing 411. Archangel Michael says, do not confront just yet, observe. The truth is exposing itself without your hands. The mask is cracking faster than they can fix it. You are not alone. Even in this betrayal, divine eyes are on you. Their whispers cannot overpower the roar of justice that's building behind the scenes. Your instincts are accurate. You are gifted with discernment for a reason. The shaking in your spirit is not fear, it's the breaking of chains. Type Amen to get blessing 288. You gave them loyalty, and they repaid you with deception. You defended them in rooms they lied about you in. But a reckoning is near. Soon, they will be caught mid-whisper. Their alliance with the snake will collapse. They have forgotten, what's done in shadows will scream in light. You will not be made a fool of. You will rise while their stories crumble. And the same mouths that doubted you will speak your name in awe. Type Amen to get blessing 875. Watch their behavior now, it's nervous, reactive, slippery. They sense your awakening. They feel the ground shifting beneath their lies. They try to distract you with fake affection. But you see through it now. You are stepping into spiritual vision. Do not be afraid of this truth. It is your doorway to freedom. The betrayal had to be revealed before your next blessing. Type Amen to get blessing 551. They laughed too soon. They thought your silence meant defeat. But silence is where warriors gather strength. You are not who you were when they started this. You are no longer vulnerable, you are being armed by heaven. They are losing access to your soul. Archangel Michael says, prepare for separation. Not by your hand, but by divine force. What was meant to destroy you will now distance from you. Type Amen to get blessing 619. Every word spoken behind your back is now echoing back to them. The walls are speaking. The angels are recording. Your tears were not wasted. They were seeds. And now, a harvest of strength is rising within you. Their alliance with darkness has a cost. And that cost is your absence. They will feel your energy withdraw and panic. Type Amen to get blessing 777. The snake believed they would remain hidden. But light reveals all. They forgot who watches from above. Their lies were fragile. Your truth is unshakable. The snake will choke on its own poison. Every word shared against you is becoming a fire they can't extinguish. Your name is being cleansed. Your path is being cleared. Type Amen to get blessing 504. They are scared now, not of you, but of what's coming for them. You are not their victim anymore. You are the one rising while they fall. Your eyes have opened. Their influence is broken. What they tried to steal will double in your hands. You were never weak. You were patient. But now, you are powerful. Type Amen to get blessing 990. They tried to control your story. But your story is being rewritten by divine hands. The ink of your pain is now your proof of survival. They fear your voice. Because if you ever speak, the truth will shatter their illusions. And soon, you might. This is the chapter where you stop apologizing. This is where you reclaim your space. This is where the betrayal fuels your purpose. Type Amen to get blessing 648. You are about to be elevated. Not just in position, but in wisdom. They will regret the day they fed your secrets to a snake. Let them speak. Let them lie. Let them slither. The higher you rise, the less their noise will matter. You're stepping into a realm where truth is louder than gossip. And peace silences betrayal. Type Amen to get blessing 336. Archangel Michael says, your protection is activating. The energy around you is being guarded. Nothing sent against you will prosper. The betrayal was not your end, it was your awakening. You are now aware of every shadow in your circle. This snake is about to be exposed. Publicly. And the one who fed it will be humiliated by their own hands. Type Amen to get blessing 220. You don't need to scream. Heaven heard the silence. And the response is already moving. They tried to keep you small. But your soul refused. You are too powerful to be caged by betrayal. What they mocked, they'll soon admire. What they sabotaged, they'll soon wish they supported. Their access is revoked. Type Amen to get blessing 117. Keep your peace. Let your silence speak volumes. Let your actions destroy their narrative. You will glow in places they never thought you'd reach. You will bloom in environments they never believed you'd survive. And they will watch it all happen. This betrayal cannot stop your destiny. If anything, it's making it louder. You are being set apart, not set back. Type Amen to get blessing 882. They will talk about you more than ever soon. But not in the way they hoped. They'll speak in regret, in loss, in disbelief. You will outgrow the gossip. Outlive the lies. Outshine the betrayal. Let them feel the weight of losing someone who meant no harm. Let the snake devour itself. Your light is untouchable. Type Amen to get blessing 404. You've survived worse. And you'll conquer this. Your strength is not in what they see, but in what they can never touch. Archangel Michael says, the shift has begun. The old connections are crumbling. The betrayer is feeling the fallout. You didn't need revenge. You only needed the truth. And now that it's here, everything changes. Type Amen to get blessing 712. The snake will fall silent. The one who fed it will be exposed. And you will be exalted. Your soul is protected. Your name is cleansed. Your destiny is secure. Stay steady. Stay strong. Your reward is closer than the betrayal ever was. Type Amen to get blessing 300. The one who betrayed you is beginning to feel the burn of what they did in darkness. Their peace is crumbling because the mask is slipping faster than they expected. They can't hide from the divine justice that's now unfolding. They hear your name and it stings them. Not because of guilt, but because they know you've risen above their schemes. They're not mourning your distance, they're mourning the end of their access. There was a time they knew your every move. Now, they're guessing. They're panicking in silence, watching doors open for you that they tried to shut forever. The snake they partnered with is starting to turn on them. That's how evil works, it eats its own when it's done using them. Type Amen to get blessing 808. You were never meant to be destroyed by this. You were meant to be awakened by it. This betrayal made you see who's truly for you and who's dangerously against you. They underestimated your spirit. They didn't know you were built for storms. You rose from ashes they thought would bury you. Now they want back in, but not because they love you. It's because they fear your glow. They feel your power in every blessing that's now reaching you. You were their supply. Their secret fuel. And now that you've disconnected, their light is dimming. Type Amen to get blessing 667. They miss your loyalty. They miss the warmth you brought. But what they miss most is the control they had when they thought you didn't know. You are no longer blind. You are seeing with spiritual eyes. And that vision is blinding them now. The people who believed their lies are starting to question them. Truth echoes longer than gossip. And truth always comes out, especially when heaven is involved. Archangel Michael says, your story is not ending in betrayal. It's unfolding in elevation. Watch what happens next. Type Amen to get blessing 219. You are not broken. You are sharpened. What was meant to cut you down has carved a new path instead. Every whisper against you has become a stepping stone. Every closed door is unlocking from the inside. What they tried to delay, God is accelerating. The people who turned their backs will try to return. But this time, your spirit will know better. This time, you'll choose your peace over their presence. You are no longer the same version they betrayed. You've grown roots they can't dig up. Type Amen to get blessing 363. They had the chance to walk beside you in love. But they chose to walk behind you in envy. Now they watch from a distance as your destiny unfolds without them. You don't owe them explanations. You don't owe them closure. You owe yourself freedom, and that's what you're walking into. Every delay you faced was divinely timed. Every no was protection. And every betrayal was a loud confirmation. The snake will slither into its own trap. You won't need to lift a finger. Justice has already begun. Type Amen to get blessing 600. They're starting to feel isolated. The snake has stopped feeding them. Their circle is collapsing, and they're blaming everyone but themselves. But deep down, they know. They know they lost someone pure. Someone loyal. Someone they'll never encounter again. Let them carry that loss. Let them wrestle with the silence you now give them. Let them sit in the darkness they created. Because you're walking in light. In peace. In purpose. Type Amen to get blessing 888. You once cried because of their betrayal. Now, they cry because of your growth. They never imagined you'd become this strong. The same people who leaked your secrets are now struggling to guard their own. You don't even speak, and yet your silence is shaking them. You were the blessing they couldn't protect. You were the gift they mishandled. And now, the heavens are reclaiming what's sacred. This next chapter is only for the true ones. The loyal ones. The chosen ones. Type Amen to get blessing 505. Archangel Michael says, stay guarded but don't grow bitter. Protect your space, but don't lose your softness. Keep walking, but now with armor made of experience. You have spiritual protection around you now. The betrayal didn't just wake you, it summoned divine guardians. Nothing hidden can hurt you anymore. They still speak your name. Not in honor, but in regret. Their words are hollow echoes in the chambers of their own guilt. You, on the other hand, are being whispered about in heavenly places. Your name is written where no snake can reach. Type Amen to get blessing 432. They thought they knew you. But they didn't know who was backing you. Now they're realizing they weren't just fighting you, they were fighting the hand of God. That's why things are falling apart for them. That's why peace is escaping them. What they touched wasn't just a person, it was a divine vessel. You are not small. You are not weak. You are heaven's response to their deception. The snake wanted to bite, but it met a flame. Your spirit is on fire now. Type Amen to get blessing 701. You feel lighter these days. It's because you're no longer carrying their betrayal in your heart. You've released it. They no longer live rent-free in your mind. You've evicted the pain, and made room for miracles. They cannot haunt what you've healed. Soon, they will see you in places they were certain you'd never reach. They will hear of your blessings and it will sting. And yet, they will have to smile through it. You are not their revenge. You are their reminder of what they lost. Type Amen to get blessing 229. Keep rising. Don't look back. What's behind you is broken, what's ahead of you is brilliant. Let them taste the bitterness of their actions. Let the snake hiss in silence. You're not in that pit anymore. You're standing tall. With eyes forward. With strength pulsing through your veins. They had their season. But their season is over. Yours is just beginning. Type Amen to get blessing 999. You are the miracle they didn't believe in. You are the light they tried to dim. You are walking proof that no weapon formed will prosper. They hoped to shame you. Instead, they shaped you. They refined your vision, your spirit, and your voice. This is not revenge, it's redemption. You're not here to get even. You're here to rise. Archangel Michael says, everything hidden is being overturned. The pit they dug is now their own. Your name is rising as theirs fades. Type Amen to get blessing 187. Now their silence is louder than ever. Not because they've changed, but because they're watching the blessings rain where they once sowed betrayal. Every moment they doubted you is now rising like thunder in their conscience. They are being haunted by what they thought they got away with. But nothing escapes divine order. Their reward is arriving, not in gold, but in the form of loneliness and guilt. Your absence is echoing louder than your presence ever did. They scroll through your memories and wish they'd never fed your light to a snake. Regret is their shadow now. You, however, are being pulled forward by a divine hand. Not rushed. Not shaken. But steadily lifted. Type Amen to get blessing 444. Everything they stole with words is being restored without effort. You are walking into restoration, not through revenge, but through redemption. The snake cannot follow where you are going. Let their words fade. Let their lies dry up. You are stepping into a season where your truth speaks louder than explanations. They will never understand how you keep rising. That's because your elevation isn't natural, it's spiritual. It's divine reward for silent endurance. The ones who threw dirt on your name will one day need the shelter of your tree. But you've learned, you don't water snakes. Type Amen to get blessing 262. The snake they used is now biting them. The lies are turning on their lips. Their eyes are heavy from watching you glow without them. You are not bitter. You are not broken. You are just done. Let them feel the loss. Not for punishment, but for lesson. They must learn what happens when you betray someone who was pure-hearted. Your spirit is no longer available to the disloyal. Your love is no longer a free gift to the unworthy. Type Amen to get blessing 717. They never expected to see you walk away. They thought guilt would keep you. They thought confusion would trap you. But you are clear now. You are healed now. And that healing is loud. You carry peace now that they cannot touch. Their access has been denied. Their influence has been broken. Archangel Michael says, the snake has lost its grip. And the betrayer is being humbled. Type Amen to get blessing 530. You are not responsible for their consequences. You are only responsible for continuing forward. Let divine justice handle what you could not. The snake was never your enemy alone, it was sent to block your purpose. But it failed. And now it crawls back, empty. They thought they were helping themselves by betraying you. But what they did was break the bridge to the greatest connection they ever had. Now they watch from behind the glass of their own choices, while you walk freely into grace. Type Amen to get blessing 399. Everything is turning. The silence they gave you has become a blessing. The distance they created has become your shield. They cannot apologize enough to gain re-entry. Not because you hate, but because you finally love yourself enough to stay protected. You once chased closure. Now, you walk in clarity. And that clarity is your new peace. They never expected to lose you. Not really. But now they know, they've lost a gem. Type Amen to get blessing 848. Let them remember you in their quiet moments. Let them feel the ache of knowing they had you and chose a snake instead. That pain isn't yours anymore, it belongs to them. Every room they enter will remind them of what they did. Every connection they form will feel empty next to what they had with you. They tried to dim your light. But you're too bright now. Too healed. Too guided. The snake will return to the dirt it came from. And you will return to royalty. Type Amen to get blessing 650. You've reached a level where betrayal doesn't break you, it builds you. Where gossip doesn't touch you, it fades before reaching your ears. You've entered the realm of spiritual maturity. Where you don't react, you rise. Where you don't fight, you flourish. They'll look for you in the old version of yourself. But you're not there. That version was buried with the betrayal. Archangel Michael says, your reward is now unstoppable. Heaven has declared your name as blessed. Type Amen to get blessing 311. Now the snake has nowhere to hide. Every lie told is becoming a spotlight. Every betrayal is becoming a stepping stone. You don't need to expose them. Life is doing it for you. Their guilt is louder than any proof. They're scrambling now, trying to fix a story that's falling apart.